It's Lady and the Frog. So, welcome back. It is the day that I get rid of this because I can't do it to myself anymore. So it's Friday the 7th. So today, according to my receipt from O2, today's the 14th day, so I need to do this today and get rid of this. You will notice that yesterday I was doing photography. So that's the haul, and you know that if anybody that's seen the haul will have known that most of that is from the haul. The bits that you see there are the ones which I have done. I've taken the photos on here. I mean, I can show you. I've taken the photos on there, so the majority of them are on here. These ones aren't so bad, these photos. However, I was taking photos at 4 o'clock yesterday, and I was noticing that from 4 o'clock onwards, the light on these photos was terrible, and I just wasn't getting a true reflection of it, of the colouring, and they were so washed out and they were so grainy. The colour balance was wrong and they were grainy and, you know, almost pixelated. And then I was taking a photo of something, I was taking a photo of a blouse. I have actually listed some few things yesterday. And then I just thought it just wasn't right. And then I used this phone here, which, because I'm recording now on the Samsung S8 again. I took the photo with this Samsung S8, and it was clear, it was lovely, the colour balance was really good. I mean, I know that the Samsung S8 has always had a good low light camera, but I expected more of this. You know, what with it being Pixel 7 Pro is supposed to have this like superb singing all dancing camera, but it just doesn't seem to be able to cope with taking still photos in low light. Apparently you can take like perfect photos of the night sky, but it's like I said, somebody I was chatting to last night who was sending me photos of their husband's phone. I'm not Elon Musk. I don't want to take photos of the sky. I'm not selling the sky. I'm selling blouses and clothing. And if I can't take photos of clothing, this phone is very good. I've got the frog on it. This phone is very good for social media and like portraits and photos of people, but generally it's not been that great. I mean, there's been some things on it. It's like I took a photo of a care label and then I obviously ran it through Google Translate, and it was all in Japanese and it just did it straight away, so I knew what the fabric content of these pair of jeans were because they were selvage jeans. I mean Japanese denim jeans. But I know that this is going to be a problem in the long term if I don't get rid of it and I don't exchange. I am a Samsung girl. There's been things that I've been frustrated with this, you know, like on the Samsung you can just swipe up and go back and all these different things, and everything's on the different side on this, you know, and I just thought, well, in the long term I'll just get used to that. But I can't forgive the quality of the photos that it was doing yesterday, and the whole reasoning for me to get this was to improve my business. Yes, it'll improve my YouTube. It was very useful yesterday when I was like, I had a phone call and I had to stop to dispatch a pigeon, and it was very useful for that yesterday, and the quality of the videos is really good. But I know that I'm going to get frustrated with this in the long term. It's very big and it's very heavy. I've used it for, sorry, I've just had my breakfast because it's literally 8 o'clock and I want to be at O2 for 9 because I'm working today as well, this afternoon. So I need to do this now. I did a Too Good To Go order, and obviously my Too Good To Go order I pick up in a garage, and I went in there with this. So this is 5G, and it went to 4G, and then it went to H, you know, when it goes to like H on there, and we couldn't do anything. So then I had to go out and stand on the petrol station forecourt, wait until I got some 4G, 5G back, load the app, and then go in there, and it was very hesitant and very difficult to do. So that's not a positive. Oh yeah, something else. Now, I walk a lot and I use Google Maps. And I've noticed this. So like, this is Google Maps. So if I go on post office, and I know a lot of you will be like this. So it shows me the post offices locally. Now, on my old phone, it used to tell me the distance. This one doesn't show me the distance. And that was really frustrating. I mean, I know how far these post offices are, but it should show me the distances. So I thought that was a bit odd. And you see, again, it's forgotten where I am. It knows I'm in Manchester, but it's now forgotten my location. It's not showing my location on here. So it doesn't know where I am. I have no idea what is wrong with this phone. I thought that the Google apps would work substantially better on a Google phone, but they don't. I'm used to using them because I'm a Samsung user, and like I say, I've had this phone since 2017, this one, and it's just not intuitive. And if I don't do this today, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's gonna be a regretful decision, and I will be stuck with it forever because I'm one of those people, I stick to my phone. So it says change of minds. You've got 14 days to cancel or swap what you've bought. You can only swap it once, therefore you need to be sure. So I've tried this. I'm very sure that I'm a Samsung girl. Very, very sure. Right, so I'm going to go and see what I can do because I need to do this sharpish. It's going to take me about 40 minutes to walk into town without like breaking into a sweating mess. And then, yeah, I want to be back here. Obviously, then I've got to plug my phone into here and I've got to sort it all out. You see, this is the thing as well, is that I've kept this Samsung charged. I've kept it switched on. I've been using it for other things. I think that's quite telling. The fact that I've still been using this phone for the last 2 weeks, even though I've been sort of, you know, yeah, I can do videos and I've shown you this, but I've also, I've been playing a few games on this one, and I've been using some of the other apps on there. You see the music app as well that is on. Not very good. Yeah, I think I've given it a fair crack of the whip, but this needs to go, and I need to get the Samsung S23. So let's go. Okay, so here we are. I have now got the S23. So it is actually Tuesday. I was able to get this on Friday, but as I said, I mean, I didn't film the rest of the video because I had various things to do here, and then I had to go to work, and then I've worked Saturday, and then we had like a good Saturday evening, and then we had a decent Sunday chilling on the balcony until it started thundering with rain. Yeah, so we did all that, and I had like quite a good weekend. And then yesterday I was working, and I was actually knackered when I got back, and I'm actually knackered this morning. But I have this now. So I have only gone for the basic. So this is the Samsung S23. And yeah, it's all right. It's not great. I really would say that. So even though I've literally been using this for 3 days. So this is the case for my S23. So that would tell you a lot as to why I've used this. To plug my microphone in, I have to take this case off. That's why the case is off. So I've gone with the basic S23 Samsung just because it's the same size. That's with the old phone. I was finding that I wasn't listening to my music on the way to work because I couldn't put my phone in my pocket. Not putting my phone in my pocket is a pain in the arse. So I went with this one just because I could put, you you know, I could put my phone in my pocket. This has got quite a serious case on it, which, you know, honestly, the condition of my S8 is in very good condition because I've always had a really good case on it. So that's actually what it looks like. I really should take that sticker off because it's annoying me. This is very much like the iPhone in a way, in that it's, you see, I don't understand why they can't put an audio jack in this, because it's not exceptionally thin, is it? Yeah, I need to take that sticker off because it's annoying me. Let's take that sticker off. Yeah, right, that looks slightly better. So yeah, just a basic black phone. What else do I need in my life but a basic black phone? Obviously they offered me the Samsung, the S23 Ultra. They were really pushing that one, but it was just as big as the other phone that I'm just getting rid of. So what would have been the point in that? Let's get this case back on, you know, because I will drop it. I couldn't get a tempered glass screen either for it. So yeah, it's a bit temperamental. The fingerprint is a bit temperamental. Sometimes it doesn't recognize my face, but you know, that's technology that I didn't have. Because I've done the smart switch, it's imported all the stuff that was sort of like sitting on the other phone. It's been okay, but this morning I didn't get any. I went into the eBay app and I got 2 notifications which it hadn't told me about, so it's been a bit off with notifications, and I'm having a few teething issues. I don't like massively rate this phone. I honestly feel that the Samsung S8 is better than this. The camera that I've got on here is comparable to the S8, so if I wanted to get like an all singing all dancing camera, again, I've got to go for that Ultra, and then it's like too big, and I don't want to end up in the same situation that I was with that other phone. So weirdly enough, so I'll actually bring this up on here. So these are my orders for today. So I do have some eBay orders. So this order that I've got here, let me just actually go into the listing. So this thing here, it's such a pain in the arse now that they've changed this. This item here I have sold, and the photos that I have on here, these are the ones that were taken on the Galaxy. So these are grainy photos, and I have sold that item today, this morning. So this is said item. So I've accepted an offer of £22 for that. That's the East blouse linen that I've accepted an offer on this morning, or maybe that was last night. But you can see that those are very shadowed photos. I'll just show you the photo in comparison. So this is the photo that I took on the Samsung S8, which is why this is the thing that was making me think there's a problem here. So this is the photo. And I think you'll see, I'll do a still of this one as well. You'll see that that is considerably different. I don't like the way it's displaying these photos at all. It's just not, it's so dark on that one. So this is the Galaxy one. So yeah, we will see. The reason that I say we will see is there's only one other listing that I've got. Hang on, I'm in waiting dispatch. There is one other item that I have sold. Oh no, I've sold that one. So these here, those were done on the Samsung, on the Samsung. Those photos there were done on the the Google phone. So those ones look all right, but that's black against wood. So that one's still waiting to be delivered. However, I mean, I think it might be because this customer was a pedantic sod, but that one is a return. So this one is being returned. But this was a pair of Levi's. They were brand new, really crisp cotton, absolutely nothing wrong with them. So there you see Levi's Levi's chinos. And I thought the photos were okay. They were very like chocolate brown. And I wouldn't have sent them live necessarily. I mean, I know I've just sent that other blouse, but I think that it was quite a fair reflection of the colouring. However, his reason for return, so buyer started a return. He says it doesn't match. It says it doesn't match the listing, so this is one I now have got to pay for. I do not like the shade of this, having them close up. It did not reflect the pictures in real life, basically. So yeah, very annoying. Best wishes, Mark. Best wishes. So annoying. I mean, I think he was a bit of an arse anyway, because I've got a 20% coupon that's running until the end of August, frankly. And they were on at £30 with free postage, and he kept offering me 20, and I kept saying no, 25. Knowing full well that I've got a coupon on, so it would have been just under 25. And then I think I offered like 22 or something like that, and we just kept going back and forth on each other. And I just said, no, these are new condition. You won't be disappointed. They are worth the 30 region, and they were worth the 30 region. And then of course after we sort of like played the ping pong, ding dong ding dong ding, you know, because it's not like Wimbledon's on, you know, because you need to do this because, I mean, maybe he you know, got repetitive strain from Wimbledon and he just wanted to do that. So then he ended up using the coupon anyway. So we got them for like what was £24 with the postage, you know, and then immediately, I mean, they must have been delivered within a day, and then he immediately opened the return. So we will see. I mean, there's only going to be a few things which are going out, which have got these listing photos from the Pixel. Anyway, I haven't done any photos with this yet. I just haven't had time. It's been raining. It's stopped. You know, I would have been fighting against the lighting conditions. I should have really got my arse out into gear this morning, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, but then I'm off at the weekend because it is my birthday, and I actually like to enjoy my life a bit. I'm just getting a bit tetchy. I'm getting tetchy, and I feel like people will notice. Anyway, this I sold this morning, and annoyingly, this flipping phone didn't notify me. Maybe it sold overnight, I don't know, because it is going to America. Toast, I've had this for too bloody long, and now it's going to America. I sent an offer out of $22.99. It was on at $30. Obviously, I've got this coupon at the moment. I don't think the coupon applies to American buyers, so they got a tasty deal there. I probably should have sent the offer out of 25 and they still would have accepted, but you know, they've paid postage, which is always nice. And then randomly, I've sold like a tie last week, a Christian Dior tie that I've had for donkey's years. I don't really like worry about like what's happening with the sales of my ties because they just sit in a box, don't get under my feet, they don't feel like a problem. Just randomly sold that for £4. Yeah, it's Marks and Spencer's. I don't even know. Maybe everybody is in a desperate situation and everybody's having to go for like second jobs, which I don't believe in for 5 minutes because they still haven't managed to recruit anybody for the vacancies at work. So I really just, you know, I don't mind doing overtime, but I do when it just means that then on my days off, instead of relaxing, I'm really trying to push hard doing listing on eBay. it just means that I never get any proper downtime, which is why I took, you know, I made a point of like not doing much on Sunday, because I didn't do any work over the weekend and I haven't had a chance to do any further work. So yesterday I had, so obviously it was Monday yesterday, and I did have some decent sales, Lego, a few things, 2 other things that went to the United States, you know. So this is like my 3rd parcel in literally 2 days. It's going to America, so it's nice when you switch back on to America. Right, anyway, that's me done. It's getting on. I'm on a weird shift today. It just, my husband always used to say this when he was working nights, is that you never felt like you could do anything with your day, and then you always felt like you had to suddenly like relax and go to sleep mid-afternoon so that you'd actually get some sleep before you did a full night shift. So, and I know this is just like a small shift in the afternoon, but it's slightly earlier. It means I'm finishing slightly earlier, which is okay, but then I can't pick up a Too Good To Go, which I really would have liked to do. But yesterday when I looked on the Too Good To Go, the pickup time was 7 o'clock, which would have been great. Today it's bleeding 7:30. So I'm not hanging around, and if the weird member of staff is on, she won't let me pick it up early, and she normally just finds the crappiest bag to give the person who comes early, so it will not be doing that. Anyway, I have to crack on. I need to get some listings going live. At the moment, I've got stuff which is stuck on this phone which I'm filming on, stuff which is only on templates on eBay, so I want to get them done. Those are the ones, the sort of stragglers that I had that were on the Pixel phone, so I want to get them done as a priority in case, you know, something happens and the photos just disappear, because at the moment the only place that these photos exist is on eBay, and I frankly don't trust eBay, especially when it didn't give me notifications this morning. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm on. I'm on this phone. It wasn't the greatest move going back, because I was on a really good offer on the Pixel, because they had some really good phone deals that finished at the end of June. So obviously we were into July, so all of those deals had ended. So this is another reason why I didn't get the Ultra, is because the Ultra would have ended up like costing me £70 to £80 a month, and I only want to pay £35 a month on a new phone. So anyway, this will probably suit me. Hopefully they'll do some updates and sort out the things that don't work properly on it. I really hope so. Anyway, there we go. They did say to me when I got there that I was on the switch up plan, but according to my receipt, I was not on the switch up plan. I got them to print off my contract this time. I just take everything that these companies say with a bit of a pinch of salt. I don't entirely trust them, but there you go. We all need a phone, don't we? So I will keep you posted as to how this phone is going. Yeah, I don't know how much I recommend O2, because they've literally rang me twice since I got my contract up renewed, and it's always the same when they sort of ring you. You just think, why are you ringing me? And are you actually O2, or are you just some company that you've sold my details to, even though you said you wouldn't? Anyway, right, I'm going to crack on with some listing, and I'll probably put this video on and then just start on another video. So thank you for watching. It's not like woe is me. I just didn't want to end up stuck with a phone which I couldn't use. So at the moment, I'm on the fence as to whether I would actually recommend this phone. But as I said, I will keep you posted. I do not recommend the Pixel. I do not recommend the Google Pixel. I honestly think if you're used to a brand, probably best to stick with it. But I'm dubious about this because I feel like there's perhaps it's not an improvement on their previous technology. Yeah. I think it's telling that I'm still videoing on my Samsung S8. I'm still using things. If this camera is garbage, I'll probably end up using this phone to do my photos, and it will carry on being a slave phone. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. And the frogs are here. I know a lot of you miss the frogs when I don't show them, but here they are. We've got Siobhan, Simon and Ziggy. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon with more of this garbage. But you know, you tuned in, and maybe it isn't garbage. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.